floor is open to any member.
I would just like to applaud and thank all of you who are here tonight, who have gotten together in the past few weeks. It's about time. And I really appreciate your input. It makes our job easier. I think, democracy, it's worth a discussion. It's worth all of the city from all four corners. You all united. This is what we need. This is what our city needs. And I think it was a beautiful thing, and I'm very happy that it happened. I'm glad for the discussion, and thank you for being here.
Mr. Mayor, I'll echo what the councilwoman said. I was thrilled to see the signs up on the side of the road and to feel that energy coming off the community the last few weeks. There have been many times over the last few years where that energy wasn't there, and I worried about what the future of this city was going to hold through those dark days. So thank you for all of you who invested your time and your energy and your money to do that. You love North Miami. I love North Miami. It's the reason why I still live here 46 years after I was born, when many of my other friends have moved away to points north, a la Pembroke Pines. I'm still here in this community because I love North Miami. It's why I want us to have an election in May. It's why I've repeatedly voted against this item when it's come before us twice before. May 12th is my mom's birthday. So you can know I've already asked her permission if I can be at the polls on her birthday. She said yes. So, Mr. City Clerk, I will be at your office to file my papers for re-election tomorrow morning at 9:30. See you then.
Councilwoman,
Call the question.
go ahead.
Okay, so do I have a motion to approve tab G?
Which it's not a motion.
Well, no, it's just
there's no motion, exactly.
It's
So-
no motion.
Right.
I'm the maker of I'm the sponsor of the.
Right, so I have to ask if there's a motion, there's no motion.
We're just gonna remove the motion and
If there's no motion, it dies. That's
Yeah.
what- Okay, so is there any motion to approve tab G? Tab G is dead. It failed. Okay. Now one,
okay. Huh? We're still in session. We're still in session. We're still in session. We have a few more items. Go ahead.
tab I,
Go ahead. Please.
tab I, discussion, for the record, tab H was removed from the agenda. Tab I, discussion regarding sponsoring a table for Haitian American Leadership Organization in the amount of $1,500 for its 10th annual fundraising gala culture night on Saturday, February 21st, 2015.
Move approval.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Motion was made by Councilman Galvin. It was seconded by Mayor Joseph. Anyone who wishes to record a no? Item passes 5-0. Tab J, discussion regarding sponsoring a table for Haitian Lawyers Association in the amount of $1,200 for its 17th annual scholarship gala on Saturday, March 14, 2015.
Second.
Motion was made by Dr. Smith, Mayor Joseph, seconded by Councilman Galvin. Anyone who wishes to record a no? Item passes 5-0. Tab K, recommendation to name Bishop Victor Tyrone Curry to the North Miami Citizens Hall of Fame.
So move.
Second.
Motion was made by Mayor Joseph, seconded by Councilman Galvin. Anyone who wishes to record a nay? Item passes 5-0. Tab L, recommendation to name Nelson Voltaire Pima Book to the North Miami Citizens Hall of Fame.
So move.
Second.
Motion was made by Mayor Joseph, seconded by Vice Mayor Keys. Anyone who wishes to record a nay? Item passes 5-0. That completes our agenda.
Now, Citizens Forum is now open.
Good evening.
I'm still Judy Feldman. I still live at 13085 Ortega Lane. And I want to address you about some issues that are going on at First Church of North Miami Congregational. I have been in touch with Councilman Galvin briefly, and at any rate, what we are doing is we are promoting an after-school program for the students of North Miami Junior High and North Miami Senior High. It's a free program, 3 to 6 p.m., Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, so that the 60% of students that are below level in reading skills, English reading, math skills, will have an opportunity to get counseling and to get tutoring. It will be taking place in our fellowship hall, which is within walking distance. Oh, you got to give me more time. Walking distance of both schools. We are open for business as we speak. Before that, this Sunday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we are having an open forum and I'm going to read this to you. As a result of the ongoing and escalating tensions between urban communities and police, the simple fact is our youth are at risk. For all of those children that have been shot, that are dead, that are hospitalized, that have gotten involved in a one-on-one confrontation with a police officer without the skills to know how to de-escalate a situation that can easily get out of control. We are having an open house, a town hall, public forum, Sunday in our fellowship hall. We have, I've got flyers here, so I don't have to go through all of the people that are going to be speaking. I will give it to you. I will give these to you right now. And the other side, read the other side. It's a Black History Month concert, free at the North Dade Regional Library, Miami Oratorio Society. We will sing for you, and we're really, really good.
Thank you very much, Ms. Feldman.
Read
Next.
both sides, it's important.
Good evening. My name is Eddie Andre. I'm here for Tab B for St. James Carnival.
You already passed.
It's
already
already
passed.
approved.
You've not been
Okay.
approved.
It's
And,
already approved.
In lot
The
so
permit.
Yes, the permit and everything. You got everything approved.
I'm going to get the permit tonight.
And for the record, can you bring it to our office well in advance? Because we were kind of cutting it short. So next year, bring it around January so you can be taken care of in advance, okay? But you're cleared. You're good to
Thank
go.
you, Mike.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes. The only request is that you have additional staff to clean up the area. That's the only complaint that we got.
Good evening. My name is Camille Merelus from American International Relief, 13015 Northwest 7th Avenue. And good evening, Mr. Mayor, Vice Mayor, Councilman, Councilwoman, Mr. Manager, City Attorney, City Clerk. This coming March 28th at 11 a.m. at Building Academic 1, Florida International University. I'm here to invite you, all of you, to participate an attempt on the part of organization to build up an economic power in our community. What does that mean? Because of the fact that there will be so many millions of dollars that will be injected in the community, we think that in order for us to participate to this opportunity, we have to organize ourselves as a block. That's the reason why we have called upon some scholars from FIU, such as the chairman of the Department of Economics at FIU, to come down to Biscayne to FIU North on March 28th to work with a group of people from our community so they can teach them what to do in order to take advantage of all those millions that will be injected in the community, so that we can, for the first time, have a chance to build up an economic power in our community. So, City Hall officials and people from the audience, you are cordially invited to come to FIU Academic 1, Building Academic 1, to participate to that activity that we baptized the Millionaire Maker. So, because of the fact that I am a would-be millionaire, donc I like other people to have a taste of those millions as well. Camille Merulis, thank you very much.
Go ahead, sir.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor, the council members, and staff. My name is Hudson Robillard. I am a Florida Board Certified Public Accountant, and it was sort of the first time I get to attend a meeting in the city of North Miami since opening my firm here. It's about a year ago or so. And obviously, I sort of didn't really plan to...
Excuse me, sir. Can you repeat your name, please?
Hudson Robillard. 1125 Northeast, 125th Street, Suite 209. At first, I didn't really plan to speak at this meeting. I just wanted to have to just observe what was going on technically between the council and the citizens that are participating in this meeting. A few things obviously draw my attention, and I just feel like I would, before I leave, at least say a couple of things. I know a lot of these have already been discussed in terms of some of the motions and stuff that you guys talked about, but one thing in particular has to do with risk management in terms of some of the contracts that you guys talked about. To me, not understanding when a contract is in compliance or not in compliance with the staff and the city council is something that is extremely important. And I just have one question. How many more contracts are out there that may be in non-compliance? That's the only question I have.
Public Citizens Forum still open?
Thank you. Good evening. Carol Prager, Arch Creek East. Scott Galvin, I'm going to vote for you. Give me your yard sign. Mr. Mayor, my honorable mayor, you are a man, sir, of your word. Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you.
Yes, okay, I'm Jose Areces. Again, I'm still living at 10 Northeast, 132nd Terrace for the last 38 years. I was here in January, and I remember that the representative of the company that had installed the cameras on the traffic lights, the whole thing was discussed. And if I remember correctly, I may be wrong, but if I remember correctly, there was not a final voting on that. It was decided to be voted. I don't see it in the agenda.
You got it, Mr. Manager?
You
Yeah.
want me to have somebody get his contact information
Yes.
and explain to him what?
Sorry, I can't hear you.
I'll take your contact information. At the last meeting, no vote was taken, but I was given directive to do a study and then bring back the results of the study.
Right, and we don't have the results yet, right?
No, we don't.
Okay, because I thought the contract had already expired, and in January, and I see that it's not in the agenda.
No, it's not.
Okay, thank you. I'll remember next time I come. Okay.
Ms. Montgomery?
Annie Montgomery, 2082 Laurel Lane. I want to thank this council for their vote and their cooperation on this ordinance. And are we going to change the name to the United City of North Miami?
We might just do that. Citizens Forum is now closed. Citizens Forum or
Yes,
the, or,
yes,
or
Mr.
the
Mayor.
contract?
Joe Celestin, 13500 Northeast 3rd Court. Mr. Mayor, member of the council, under the city code,
we have a code in the city of North Miami that said that no public official here shall lie to the council. I am putting this on the record. You've heard from city staff that I did not carry insurance since 2011. I am prepared in the morning, since I didn't have an opportunity to rebuttal, since Councilman Galvin just questioned the city manager and never gave me an opportunity even to present the documents that I have here. I am prepared in the morning, even though you've heard from staff, I have never asked or notified that insurance was needed. I am prepared to bring all my policies to show that there were no lapse in coverage. That's number one. Number two, you heard also from staff that my employees were not working 40 hours a week. I am prepared to demand that Biscayne Landing security guard provide you with the log to establish that all you've heard tonight is inaccurate. And I'm hopeful, and I can go further, that you will take action when I provide the document. Because tomorrow morning I'm going to the guard, Biscayne Landing, demanding the records. I am bringing all my insurance policies. This is not the end. I will show all of that. Second, Councilman Galvin said that the contractor is supposed to work 40 hours. I dare the city attorney or anybody in this body to show me on the contract, which I have a copy here, where there is a word of 40 hours to be, where the contractor is supposed to provide 40 hours. Where is it at? Can somebody show me, please? I'd like to see it.
Thank you.
Mr. Mayor, I'm waiting for a document to be provided. It's public information.
Not tonight. What document are you referring to?
I have all contracts that I signed with the city for management, and they're here, and none of them have, the one that I signed, do not have a requirement for 40 or 80 hours. Everything that was said tonight was all a lie, and you guys ingested it without giving me an opportunity for rebuttal. And I need that to be considered.
Look, okay.
This is not a contract. Is it signed by me? That's what I want. I want to be able to readdress and to reestablish the fact that you received misinformation, you were misguided, and I want to show, I'm going to have the clerk to certify every single contract. I need a contract to establish that I was supposed to work 40 hours. I need to show that I had maintenance insurance. I need to show the log that my workers work 40 hours. I need to do that, and I need you, all of you, to take action because you've been lied to and you reacted based on a lie. And this is not the first time you've been lied to. So, in fact, you've been lied to because the Biscayne Landing have $1 million worth of work that was not done, but it was paid.
Okay, Mr. Celestin. We've heard you very loud and clear, so we'll follow up. And then I guess whatever next meeting we may come up with the item again, and the city manager will be meeting with each of us individually on the item. Now we're down to reports, city clerk reports.
Real brief but very important. The resolution calling the election will be on the agenda for next council meeting. That's going to be taken care of. It was supposed to be taken care of today, but obviously we're kind of in limbo. So that's going to be done. And just for the public's sake, you need to know this information. The qualifying period, a couple of individuals have called, and they wanted to know when would be the last day to file for any particular office you want to run for. Pursuant to our charter, the qualifying period is not earlier than 43 days, nor later than 35 days before the election. So the qualifying period will be between March 30th, 2015 through April 7th, 2015, 12 o'clock noon. So you have basically up till April 7th, 2015 to come to my office to either file your intent to run for office and or qualify for the position. In addition, qualify to be on the ballot. And then as you know, if you have any questions regarding the qualifying documents, come down to the clerk's office and we have that information for you. And last but not least, what's very important is that the council members, the charter specifically states that members who are not up for office will be sitting on the canvassing board for absentee ballots. Now, last election, I was forced to appoint random people simply because we had too many council members endorsing particular candidates in the race. If you do that, then that would disqualify you because you couldn't sit as an impartial member of the canvassing board. So as of now, 2 members of the council who will be on the canvassing board.
I don't want to be on board because I'm gonna endorse a candidate.
Okay, so BNMA just made that clear. Councilwoman Keys, right now you're the only council member that will be sitting on the board. If you endorse any particular candidate, then you will not be able to sit on the canvassing board. And I just wanted to put that out there because last time the council members didn't know, and so the clerk had to appoint the canvassing board members. So,
I appreciate you letting me know that. I will sit on the canvassing board.
okay, so at this time, we will be appointing 2 other members to sit on the canvassing board, and that information is going to be submitted to the Miami-Dade Department of Elections. So at this moment, Councilwoman Keys, you are so far.
She cannot support anybody.
Well, exactly. You are on the canvassing board, so that means you have to stay completely neutral regarding this election. And if you endorse any particular candidate, then that would disqualify you because you wouldn't be an impartial member. Cool? So at this moment, you are so far the only member sitting on the canvassing board. And that concludes my report.
Madam Attorney,
No report, thank you.
no report? Mr. Manager?
Just one item. I sent an email to all the members of the council and the mayor. The state yesterday approved, we are going to be on the agenda for an audit, which is, well, the meeting is scheduled for February 16th, which is Monday. Myself and the lobbyist, Ron Book, will be present at JLAC for the city's audit hearings that is on the agenda.
I thought you said the mayor.
That's what I was going to ask because
Yeah.
I was scheduled to go
But
on,
from
on,
what I
on
heard,
the
And
2nd.
sorry, and yourself. The meeting is going to be held on the 16th, and we are going to be attending the hearing, yourself, the city's lobbyists, and myself at the JLAC agenda,
Why
on the
not
JLAC
budget
agenda.
also?
Yeah.
Why not the budget?
Sorry?
The budget
The budget?
department.
And the budget managers will be attending with us.
I said the budget department. And
Okay.
someone that can answer a
Yeah.
question.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Now I guess it's me. The only report that I have is that 124th Street,
24th Street.
we are starting revamping. I don't know what point.
avenue, Mayor?
Hmm?
What avenue?
Hmm?
What avenue?
124th right
Be-
here.
between 8 and
9.
From between
8 and
8 and going toward Villa Maria.
Oh, I
Eight-
thought
8
it
and
was
9.
after 6th Avenue.
Northeast 8th Avenue to
Yeah.
9th, yeah.
We're doing something in my district?
Just we're making it. So it's going to be a very beautiful street, and just describe what we are going to be doing. You, the engineer.
Actually, it's part of the whole overall concept plan for the downtown. And what is going to be done is similar to what has been done on between Northwest 7th Avenue and Northwest 17th Avenue.
131st.
Not 131st Street. That is going to be used as a prototype for all citywide streetscape improvement.
And we have more to come.
And more streets to come, providing we get the budget.
Any report from the council?
Quickly, I would like to wish Officer Lena Diaz of the city of North Miami Beach, our sister city, a speedy recovery. I saw that he came home this evening, and I know that we don't take enough time to think about it, but our officers here and North Miami Beach put their lives on the line every single day, and I think we should take a moment to just offer them a great deal of our gratitude. Thank you. And I hope someone will relay this to him, that we are thinking of him. And on another sad note, I'd like to wish my condolences to Inez Couch and her family for the loss of her husband, Bill, this past week.
Any other reports? No report?
Can you bring in updates regarding the parks for me that Park and Recreation has been working on?
What specific updates?
Those 3 parks that you guys are working on, I have not heard anything about it. During city project updates.
Okay.
So just tell them to bring some updates. At least we want to know where you are.
Well, we have
in
the
your district or?
in
My district.
I can meet with you after the meeting if you want, and
No,
give you.
no, the residents wants to know as well, because they're calling me. I don't want to call every
right.
one of them. If they're
Um,
watching or if they're here, just bring it next
On
council
Claude
meeting.
Pepper Park, on
And
Claude.
you can do it in the next council meeting
Okay.
during
Update.
updates.
You gotta
Okay,
go home.
motion to adjourn.
So moved.
All right.